my name's Kim Ingleby from Energized Performance, and this is Karen, one of my clients. Today we're going to show you a few things that you can do at home to help you keep fit and strong over the Christmas period. Because I've had quite a few emails from different people saying, how can I get fit or stay fit over Christmas? I'm not going to be near a gym. So we thought we'd come to one of our houses, won't tell you whose, and just show you that even with a really small space, you can still do things. So we have warmed up by doing a few sort of high knees, heel flicks, jumps, skipping. You could buy a little mini trampoline and you could do some bouncing on that as well. So all sorts of things for 5 or 10 minutes to warm yourself up. Get the kids involved, and then we're just going to do 4 exercises because we know that you get really busy over Christmas and there's lots of people around, so you may not have time or space to do too much. So we're going to do some crunches, then we're going to do some press-ups, full or half, then we're going to do some squats and back alternates. So 4 exercises. Which one would you like to start with?
We'll do the squats first, shall we?
Is that your favourite?
Yeah, get it over with.
It is. Okay, so you're going to do narrow squats and then into a wide squat. So you work the front, back, inner and outer thigh muscles. And I would get you to do about 20 of those. And if you had time, 2 sets. And if you had loads of time, 3 sets. Okay? Okay, so you're happy with the squat technique. So if you go into it, and then I will tell the viewers what we're looking out for technique-wise. Okay. Okay, so you're going to go narrow squat into wide squat, narrow squat, wide squat. Okay, happy with that? Yep. Okay, go for it. So Karen's very good. She's very strong. She knows her technique. So she's squatting down into the wide squat, watching that her knees don't go over her toes and the weight is down into the heels. And as she moves back and forth, she's using her glutes to push herself up. Now, as you can see, as she goes into the narrow squat, her knees do slightly go in. So you're looking for the line from the knee to the hip to be in line. That's something we're working on. It's getting better, isn't it?
It is.
When it does happen and she fatigues, you can put a little stability disc or just a pillow or cushion in between, and that would prevent that from happening. Okay, so you can rest. How does that feel?
Yeah, good.
Can you feel the different muscles working?
Yeah.
And even though you train in the gym, if you did that at home, do you think that would just help to keep them strong?
Yeah, and I do it at home. If I run from home, I will come home and do something like that because I don't need any equipment. It's quite easy.
Brilliant. Okay, so done the squats, so 2 to 3 sets of that, and then you come down onto the floor. Doesn't matter if you don't have a mat, you could get a towel and put that onto your knees if your knees needed protection. So you go down into a half press up. Yeah. I'm going to choose a half one.
Yeah.
We had a little chat. She said no full press ups today because she's already done them, I think. So again, you're looking for a nice strong back from your shoulders down to your hips, down to your knees. Nice strong line, no dip into the lower back. So you may not be able to see that, but no dip into the lower back. And then going down into the press up. So I just get Karen to take her hands a little bit wider and then down from there. So breathing out on the effort, in on the way down. And you can see Karen's very strong in the lower core area, and she's got good range of movement and the head is in line with the spine. Okay, rest from there. So if you couldn't do a half press up, do you want to show them a box press up? Yeah. You remember how to do those ones. So in the beginning when I started training Karen, this is where we started, and a box one is just as effective, just a little bit easier. So keep breathing, and you can still feel that one, can't you?
Yeah, definitely.
So you could start with that. Thank you, Karen. So you've got the box, the half, or you could do a full press up. And so I'll demonstrate. So I see you going, don't ask me, full press up. So full press up like that, full range of movement, and breathe. So all the way down and all the way up. So you could either do a box, a full, or a half press up. 10 to 15 reps, 2 to 3 times. Then you would roll onto your back. So by this point your heart rate should be up a little bit. You're lying on your back. Your kids or your family may think you've gone a little bit mad, but that's okay because you're staying fit and healthy over Christmas. So you're just going to do a crunch, 20 reps, feet a little bit apart, okay, so in line with the hips, and then engage your lower core, so tummy button into the lower back, and then just coming up from there. So you're breathing out as you come up, in as you go back down, keeping a fist distance between your chin and chest, and really trying to engage your core muscles as you go back down. So thinking about any extra Christmas festive chocolates or things that you might have eaten, you're trying to pull all the muscles in nice and flat. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
If you wanted to make it a little bit harder, you could lift one leg up and just hold it out. Is that your knee?
Yes.
Warming up. We don't need to worry about that right now, but I can check it out later if you need it. So that would just change the effort. So she could do 3 or 4 like that, change and do it on the other side, and then finish with some straight up and down. Okay?
Yeah.
So you do 20 reps, you could do a few more if you wanted to. You could take it into a full sit-up if you're confident with that technique, but a crunch will work your core muscles anyway. So 2 to 3 sets, 20 reps. And then you go into back alternates. So you're going to go onto your hands and knees. You can do it lying face down, and this works the little muscles that stabilise the spine. So as you can see, we're in a small space, but we've chosen that so that you can see that you can do this anywhere. So you're going to lift your left arm and your right leg up. So you stretch that away, trying to keep the pelvis level and pulling your core muscles in. And then bring that leg in. So you'd aim to do 5 to 10 on each side. You still breathing?
Yes.
Good. And then once she's done that, she'll do exactly the same on the other side. So again now, room, it's a bit tight, but it's okay. You can still work easily. On this side, you can see the hips rising up, so you want to drop that hip down a little bit and keep your core muscles switched on. That's good. Okay, so you could also do that lying face down if you found that was quite difficult for your balance. So 2 sets, 10 on each side. So by doing those 4 exercises, we worked your legs, your upper body, the front of your core and the back of your core. And even from just showing them that, do you feel your heart rate's gone up a bit?
Yeah.
So if you did that, say you're off for Christmas for 10 days and you did that 3 times, do you think that would make a difference to your fitness?
Yeah, just help you feel like you were maintaining what fitness you had and keeping off any excess from Christmas.
Yeah, do you know what I read? That most people put on £7 over Christmas.
Really?
So I think even if that doesn't do too much, what it does, it will keep your mind focused on sort of New Year's resolutions and achieving things. So that's our first mini workout to do at home. We're going to show you another one in the next YouTube clip. But if you want any advice, log on to energizeperformance.com. Thanks, Karen.
Pleasure.